Good Dick is a look at the relationship between a lonely, introverted girl and a young video store clerk vying for her attention. It stars Jason Ritter and writer, director, and star Mariana Palka.
The film is a love story, a sort of a unique love story between these two characters that live in Los Angeles, and Jason's character pursues my character. She's been a little bit injured in her past, and he sort of understands that and finds his way into her life, and they begin sort of an unusual courtship, if you like, but they really help one another.
Can I make a suggestion? I thought this looked like it had amazing potential too, but it is actually really, really bad. It's like two definitely underage European girls hitchhiking through the most unattractive shots of Germany. Greasy, fat guys like basically raping them. It's a turn off. Should probably move it to a different section, like bad. Do you want to pick out something else?
No, thanks.
Tell us about your character specifically and maybe how you saw him.
My character, he also has a little bit of a past, and he's not your average movie hero. He has a level of persistence I don't think a lot of people have. That was one of the reasons I liked him so much.
Hi. Don't I know you from the video store?
I was there yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we could, just get a coffee or something? Just as friends or film buffs?
Basically, he works in a video store at the point that this movie begins. He's been living in his car for a little while. He's sort of fallen in love with one of his regular customers, this girl who only comes in and rents 70s erotica.
Dude, you can't talk to the porn customers the same way you talk to the ones who are renting Truffaut for the 12th time.
That was an incredibly odd exchange.
Thanks, dude.
I think it's cool. Now we know she's not mute.
She is kind of a dark character, I suppose. I had to be quite careful with her because you could sort of, as an audience member, you could not like her because she's sometimes a little bit aggressive, a little nasty. So I really had to find the balance between illuminating what her problems are and not being too mean. What ended up happening was I got to sort of, in the editing room, I got to see what we had done and cut. So it was a really interesting way of doing it.
Hey, it's me. I have a friend in the building. I just wanted to let you know, because yesterday. Anyway, I have a present for you. It's really a great one. Okay, well, so I'd still like to take you out. Well, we could go to the Museum of Jurassic Technology. Do you know about that place?
But I think the thing that's really interesting about Jason's character in the movie is that he's so persistent and he just really doesn't give up, and I find that fascinating, and I think it's really important in a relationship to be able to do that.
Both Jason and Mariana wore multiple hats on this production, with Jason producing as well as acting, and with Mariana directing, writing, and acting.
Your co-star in the film is also your director in the film. What is that like?
It was amazing. I mean, she really was able to separate the two things. She was able to completely jump into the performance and be acting in a scene with me, as opposed to on my coverage, watching me act and directing me in the moment. She was able to somehow, I don't know really how she did that, but she was able to jump out at the end of the scene and think back as a director. And she was really great and really calm. I would imagine that being the producer and the writer and the director and the actor, you would be stressed out. I was stressed out enough just being the actor. But she really just sort of could jump into all those different roles fluidly.
Mm-hmm. As the director of the film, along with being an actor in the
Yeah.
film, does directing change the acting, or maybe vice versa?
In a bizarre way, I really feel like I was the actor, the director, the writer, and the producer, and now the distributor. I feel like I was all of those things, sort of independently of one another. I was able to sort of compartmentalize and just do that. And obviously, because I knew the material really well, that helped all of the different roles I was doing.
So, along with being an actor in the film, you're also a producer
Yeah.
on the film. What were your responsibilities as producer?
My responsibilities as producer, I basically made a lot of phone calls. I called a lot of the actors who were in the film and told them about it and got them to read it, and once they read it and liked it, asked them to be in it. And then other people would take over and do all the official stuff. But and then it was mainly calling people. I called all of my friends. We didn't have really anything to make this movie with, so I called my friends from high school. I called my friends from camp. I called my friends from everywhere and said, "Hey guys, want to work on a movie for free for a couple weeks?" And a lot of people did. It was an amazing experience. And then during the editing process, it was sort of, I would put in my little producer notes.